Yo, what's up, everybody? It's the France. We're back again with RPG Maker Fest. Let's make a game. Now, before we get started with anything else today, we do have a name for a town. I'd like to thank Windmage for this one. We are going to go with in a second because I haven't done it yet. Oh, I gotta do it this way. We're gonna come here and we're gonna come down this town, right? Yes. We're gonna go with. Again, this was named by Windmage. We are going to go with. Which one we want to go with for music? I'm not sure. Hmm. Let's see. We'll just go with the in town. There's not really a good one. Now you got coming in too, and we gotta fix an event on Sid sign. But welcome to the town. We're not gonna do the town. Oh, you go this way. Right? No, wait. Actually, we want it on the third page. Thanks again, Windmage, for giving us our first town's name. Now, since that's done and over with, what we're going to do now is, since everything from the start to the first boss is practically where we want it to be, we're going to move on. Now, the demo's not ready yet, but I just got a couple things I got to do off screen that really don't need to be done. Don't need to be done on screen. So, yeah. We're going to move on to editing our world some more and giving ourselves another place to go. So, map settings. We're going to come to. Before we do that, we need to make this. Just so we know which town it goes to. Those are done. We have all those. Yeah, we still need a name for a cow, so we're not gonna worry about that. So we're gonna come up to the overworld now. And we'll expand on this nice little block of grass we have here. That's nothing else more than that. We need to expand on that now since we are officially pretty much done with what we had for the first area. We're not done like completely. I got a couple things I got to do. So let's grab the sand. Come over here. Actually, no, we don't want to do that. Hold on. Hold on, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't want to go that far. One thing I don't like about this is the fact that you can loop back around. I don't know. You can't get rid of that. Go like this then. Go this way. So 1, 2. 12 this way. Four, 5. Well, we do want to actually probably go one more because we go. Bang! Look at that. All done. Of course, we're gonna fill it in. Oh, see, yeah, see, that's a problem. We want to be able to go straight up. We go, bam, done. So what we're gonna need to do here. Oh, gotta do this. That's right. You gotta make sure you always do that. Ah, see, I go down one. And I just did that again. Yes, I did. There we go. We want to do that. And there we go. I think we should be good now. Yeah, yes, that's what we want. See? Give ourselves a nice little diamond island of sand. So, yes, I will in one like next video too because it depends on how much like I have to like fix up to make it so it's at least presentable. I will have the demo put shown on here like where you can get it, how to get it and everything. But right now we're gonna move. So we're moving on to orb, like the adventures to get orb number 2. I will say this, and I think I've said it before in a very, 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 very previous video. I don't agree with the lack of things you can use for the overworld. The overworld has barely anything compared to like inside. Like you have these, which I'm just fine with. But then you look at this. There's like nothing here. Almost nothing here. Here, we will find the Orange Castle, which is going to be. Wish I could put it in the middle. Wish I could put it in the middle, but I can't. there. I want that one. I don't think so. Actually, we do want the other one. But that's gonna be surrounded by. Unfortunately, like this looks like this. You think would be something that if you tried to walk over it, you wouldn't be able to. There'd be actually an actual collision. And no, you can't work on the collision on the overworld. Unfortunately, you can only work on the collision in like cities and interiors and stuff like that, which I think is not cool. It's like this, and this. And this, you can walk over. This, you can walk over. This, you can't. I'm actually gonna do something here. I don't want to redo that. Okay, pretty much what we're gonna do. Oh. All that, but you know what? That's not gonna work. Not if I have that sitting. Let's move that. So you can do it by block, so I can't like put it the way I want it to. What we're gonna do now is come. Still not good enough. Get this. Okay, that's what we could do just to make it so it looks different is come over here, grab this stuff, different water, and bam, there you go. It is covered in its own little moats, sort of. Then what we're going to do is come over here, and we're going to grab this nice little wooden bridge and put that there. Which means we want to come back over here and grab this again and go bam. There you go. See? Now, the castle for the Orb of Death, which is over here now, will have that. And of course, we're going to want to have a road here, so we're going to go this. I believe this is where your character is going to teleport to. It's right here, down here. I'm going to add some stuff in. Nice big old crater we'll put right here. Here, we'll put the nice big pyramid right here. I wish I could do stuff to the sand. I can add. This, which... Nah. I don't know what you guys think of that. Should we use this or keep it like sand? Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, we don't have much. We have this if we want to do something like you had to come to here to get something to be able to get to here, so. That's what we wanted. If we wanted to do a double, like I've seen someone do it where it's like they copy their overworld, whereas this bridge wouldn't be here on the first one, but then you do something and something else, and then you get transferred to the next one to the other copy of the overworld, and the bridge is there. I'm sure there's a way to do that to where I can get. It's probably an event I can do for that. I want that to disappear. I'll probably be able to have an event set up for that. Okay, I don't know what this is. I'm going to delete that, actually. I didn't mean to do that, either. What I want to do is take this, move it up there, because in front of the crater will be this nice little beauty, which is going to be our next town. We might have some creatures or something walking around here. Or something, I'm not sure. Let's see. Like, we have palm trees. I'm not gonna put one of those trees for sure. Let's, there's not much to do, really. This is, like, a problem. I think even MV has this problem, too. Where you don't have much items to use to make, like, I've seen some cool maps that other people will be able to do. I'm gonna come over here and we're gonna put this here, and then we're gonna come back over here. Grab ourselves some lava. Nah, not that one much. I'm actually gonna grab this and go. Let's see. I don't know, let me just think about this. I'm gonna come out here and just add a little aesthetic thing where we just go bam. Because this side over here is gonna connect to this. I'm going to do like right now is like over here. Come back over here and grab ourselves. What we want to do is actually. Then we can grab ourselves palm tree over here. Palm tree. Go bam. Bam. Now a couple palm trees. I think you can walk by. And then there's no mountain over here. Right here. I don't like the fact that the mountains look like that. They look just so weird. That's the those don't work. Take that big rock too and just throw it. Two big rocks and bam. Now, of course, the stuff that like this stuff here you can walk. This stuff here you can walk over to, and of course, lava you can't. That's kind of the stuff not being able to walk over it. But the teleportation device, the teleporter is going to bring you over here, and you're going to be able to go here. See this here. We'll have a little cutscene thing too before that. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, mapping's the hardest thing to do because there's so many limited sources for the mapping. Like, maybe I wanted to make a beach. Maybe I want to have, like, you know, the palm trees, this stuff, a couple lawn chairs or something for like, or like something that would like resemble a beach. You really don't get those options. And like, what's with what's with these? These I don't get because you can't like build a wall of something and put them on them so it looks like you're coming out of a cave. It looks really weird. Like all these, it's really weird. Like even put those on. I don't even know what this is. What is this? I don't know. See. And then, like, you have a lot of like winter-looking things, but still, and really not much. It's like mostly towns and stuff, but there are a lot of stuff that you can put here on a 101. But it's like you have grass, like a grassland, a winterland, a desert land, and that's all they give you. And I've seen the categories for the other ones. and they really don't give you nothing, like, at all. They don't actually give you, I don't think, anything for, except for like a couple of buildings or something, depending on which one you pick. I'll actually be downloading those today. The free ones, I don't have the money to get the other ones. But there are free downloads. There are free DLC ones, there also are paid ones where you get like a modern horror, you can get modern, you can get this Shigeki one, and another one I think too, that you can get free ones, but then there's also ones that you can also get that are built that are paid, that you have to pay for. How about that, guys? Back up. You see, doing that doesn't help any. I don't know, it's just like I still gotta have room for the 3 other places we're gonna go, because you're gonna have to have like 2 more for the other 2 orbs. And then you'll have to have the map creation is the hardest part of this entire thing. It really is. But now I want to keep those there, actually. I actually want to keep those there. What I might end up doing is like putting like 2 here, like 1 here. All you need is 1 to get through. That you'll like, I'm sure I'll be able to do it as an event. That later on you can like hit, like click on or something, like so you can come back and forth between 2 later on. But right now they're just gonna be like this. Like you have 1 here, you come to it and you click on it like from the other side, and it's like I'm asking you a question. If you hit yes or no, if the yes, it disappears. If no, then nothing. You'll probably be like, do you have the Orb of War? Yes, and then bam. I also want to make it so that each castle, like after you beat them, that's going to be for another time, but after you beat them, you can't access them anymore. So we can go back and forth to each town, but the castles are no longer usable. That's something else I'll have to work into. But yeah. And I know it looks a little blandish and whatnot. I mean, I like the sand and everything. But a little bit more lava. I don't like that. I don't have enough lava. Yeah, I was in the middle of doing something. I'm gonna leave that just like that because I'm pretty sure that's going that one. Fury. Yeah, the hardest part about this is doing the map, because if you don't have a good map, if your map looks lame like it does right now, because we're not close to being done, then you're just going to, like, who's going to want to play your game? Plus, I wish there was a zoom out feature on this so I could actually sit there and see what the map looks like without having to look up top. Like, I would like to see what the map looks like, especially when you're in it's like when you're building like a castle, like a big building, like one of those things, because sitting there trying to do it all, like try and guess where each one of the 4 blocks goes, is a pain in the butt. But yes, we are gonna call this a day. That's all for now. Thank you guys for all the love. Thank you, WinMage, again for naming our first town. If you guys missed it, I'll go back out. It is Kamiri Town. Like, yes, So anybody who doesn't know where the 4 Orbs of Apocalypse are coming, I got done recently playing Darksiders 1 and 2. No, we're not stealing the story whatsoever. That's just way too much complication. But I like the 4 Horsemen that they used in them, so I wanted to take that as inspiration for a part of a game. We're not going to have War, Death, Fury, or Strife show up, but we're going to have 4 Orbs that are going to represent those guys in this game. And they are going to, those orbs are going to play a role in getting to the boss, which, the final boss, which we haven't got a name for yet, but that is way down the road. But, yeah. So, town names, bosses' names, all that stuff, doesn't matter, it doesn't have to follow any of that stuff. I just like the War, Death, Fury, and Strife, because those guys are pretty cool looking. But that is going to be all. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Show it to all your friends and everything. And show the love. Hit that like button as well. And hopefully we'll have that demo up and running soon. Hopefully into the next 2 days, because I'll have Madden up tomorrow. And maybe the day after we'll have that demo being uploaded on this channel. We'll have the video if we have everything fixed how I want it to be, to where I can have a couple of aesthetic things done. I'll have the video. My next video of this will be uploading the demo, giving you guys the information, how to find it, and everything. But until then, my name is Franz. You guys all have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you're at in the world, and I will see you guys later.